Hi, this is Troy Stavros with Cornerstone Realty Associates, and I want to take a look at the data for Tellico Village through the end of December. Got all of the data through the end of the year, so let's take a look and see how things look from December of 2022 to December 2023, and then we'll also take a look at the year as a whole and see where we stand compared to 2022. All right, let's take a look. So when we look at the numbers, the card on the right is the data through the end of December. The small card on the left is last month's data, if you want to take a look over there to compare. But looking at the data through the end of December, home sales in Tellico Village compared to last December are down 10.7%. There were 25 total home sales. Inventory of homes is down 9.6% with a total of 85 homes available on the market. Pending sales are down 10%. There were 9 total pending sales in December. The new listings are down 23.8% compared to a year ago and coming in at 16 total new listings as of December. The median sales price is up 8.91% compared to last December. So prices are continuing to climb. The median sales price in Tellico Village in December came in at $612,000, with the average sold price per square foot in Tellico coming in at $266 per square foot. The absorption rate came in up at 2.83 months worth of inventory. That was up from 2.77 months last month. So we are seeing more inventory come on the market, not necessarily more new listings, but because things are taking longer to sell, it is allowing inventory to build a little bit more. But still less than 3 months worth of inventory. A healthy market is 6 months, so there's still not a lot of inventory on the market historically. Let's take a look at some of the detailed numbers. So when we look here, we can see in this graph the number of listings has been increasing since August. So basically, since August through December, it's been a pretty steady climb as far as the number of listings on the market. When we take a look at the new listings on the market, it has bounced around but held pretty steady, and then definitely saw a big drop off between November and December. But this, you typically do see a drop off going into December because of the holidays and the seasonality of the winter months. When we take a look at the pending listings, those also were pretty stable coming in through October. Then November and December definitely saw a decline there as well. But again, some of that is definitely due to seasonality. And sold listings have held pretty steady across the board there as well. Let's take a look at the new listing prices. They have definitely continued to climb up. It's been a steady climb up for listing prices over the last month. They did hold pretty steady. Actually, that was exactly the same November of 2023, 620,000, and then the same for December there. When we take a look at the new median list price, we definitely saw a drop off between November and December, but we did not see that many new listings come on the market. So we're pulling from a smaller pool of homes. So we'll just watch that and see what happens next month. Pending median listings have held pretty steady across the board. And then the sold median has held pretty steady as well. So prices are holding steady in Tellico. When we look at the absorption rate here, that matches what our active listings are up here, basically saying over the last few months since August, we have seen listings increase, which is also increasing the absorption rate, giving us more inventory on the market as a whole. The median days on the market in Tellico in December of 2023 was 24 days on the market. That's down from 50 days in December of 2022. When we take a look at the year over year, it's good because we are looking from January to December, what happened through the end of the year in 2022 compared to what happened through the end of the year in 2023. What were those percentages? So as far as the absorption rate, we saw more inventory come on the market. That increased by 8.49% for the year. The median list price increased by 4.11% for the year. And the median days on the market increased 127.27%. They were 11 days on the market average in 2022. In 2023, they bumped up to 25 days on the market, still a low number. Let's take a look here and see what has sold in the price ranges. So as far as sold listings, the majority of the homes that have sold in December were in this price point here, the 550 to 650 price point. 550 to 600 saw 7, 600 to 650 saw 6, and then you did see other sales, a few in the 450 to 500, a few in the 650 to 700. We did see 2 sales in the 900 to 950 price point, and then as far as in the luxury price point, we saw one in the 1.4 to 1.5, one in the 1.5 to 1.6, and then that was it as far as that goes. As far as pending listings, what went under contract last month, the biggest number was in that 500 to 550 price point, saw 3 go under contract, then 2 went under contract in the 650 to 700, and then a smattering of others and other price points. As far as luxury listings, 1 went under contract in the 1.1 to 1.2 million price point there. When we look at the active listings, what price points have the most available inventory? That is a clear winner with the 600 to 650 price point. Had 22 available homes for sale in December in that 600 to 650 price point, followed by 650 to 700 had 13, and the 500 to 550 had 13. So the majority of your inventory is right here between 450 and 700. As we scroll down, we see we still have a decent amount between 750 and 800, 6 listings there. And then in the luxury market, we've got one at 1.1 to 1.2, one at 1.2 to 1.3, one at 1.6 to 1.7, one at 2 million to 250. And that is it as far as the luxury market goes. New listings that came on the market in December, we saw 2 come on the market in the 350 to 400 range. The majority of them came on in the 5 to 550 range. That saw 4 come on the market. And then you saw others come on the market in these price ranges here. The 550 to 800 price range saw a few come on the market there as well. And then other than that, there were no other luxury listings that came on the market there in December. All right, I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions about the market or maybe about your particular home, or you have any questions about Tellico Village, don't hesitate to reach out. Happy to answer any questions you might have. This is Troy Stavros with Cornerstone Realty Associates. I will talk to you soon.